All right, guys, it is like 9:30 p.m. Just getting the 280 SE. It's a short wheel-based gray market Euro W126. Steering wheel's locked. Don't have a key for it. Put some WD-40 on the wheel here because the wheel's locked and it should slide. Jest ręczny ten do góry. That brake should be up. Czekaj, ja tam sprawdzę. Where's the brake release? It's here. Somebody ripped it out. Nie jest, it's not in neutral. Yeah. Almost there. Żeby tutaj przeszło, nie? Should be clear. No. Hi guys, car is unloaded. It's pretty late. Got it off. 81 280 SE short wheelbase. AMG lip. Euro spec, Euro bumpers. Some cool parts on it. I'll touch base with you guys in the morning. Well, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be working on a pretty interesting car, to say the least. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with the car, but I'm going to show you the car. I just kind of rescued it from a place in Chicago. I got it towed. I went to look at it, made a deal with the guy, and it has some cool parts. It is pretty unique and rare. It's a Mercedes, of course. So let's go ahead and take a look at the car. Here it is, a 1981 280 SE. So it's a short wheelbase. Gray market import. It's got an AMG lip on it. Original AMG lip. Silver in color, which is really nice on this car. It's got some awesome Real wheels. These are 16s. Nice dish on them. I already took this one wheel off. We were test fitting it on my brother's W124, if you guys remember, the gold one. And I want to show you guys real quick. There's a pretty interesting feature in this car. Here's a Webasto heating unit, and it's installed there. Interior is black. Door cards, it's got a lot of good parts. Carpets are really nice. This steering wheel was on here, and whoever had this car before hacked it off or broke the screws off because they couldn't unlock the steering lock because they didn't have the keys. You got your Sony cassette player. Here's the Webasto, how we pronounce that, heater, just awesome. These are pretty rare. I'm not sure what this switch is. Black seats, they're in okay condition. They could just use a re-dye. I'd have to hit Alex up with the Clives there. Some peeling on the headliner. Definitely a unique car. It's an inline 6. I'll show you guys the kilometers here. Well, it was in kilometers, but I guess whoever the importer was put a miles per hour decal or sticker on there. So this either has 68,000 miles or it has 30,000 miles. If in fact it remained in kilometers, which I'm not too sure of, but I mean the seats aren't ripped. Does it present like a 30,000 mile car? I mean, if it was sitting out in the sun its whole life, whoever owned it stopped driving it. This is kind of cool. Anna Bonneville in Oak Brook. It's not too far from where I'm at in Illinois. Here's the VIN tag, Daimler-Benz. This is a 280 SE. And 1980 is the date of manufacture. This is, I believe, one of the first models of the W126. Got some mold here. This rear seat does present as if it was a 30,000 mile car. There's literally no creases in it. Aside from the mold covering it, it looks really, really mint, as well as these door cards, even the wood. So that's one sign. I found the key for the trunk. It's got a lot of nasty crap in here. Looks like somebody already tried placing the fuel filter. We got the original bunt spare, the Euro triangle. Look at this, the towing capacity for the tow hitch. And something interesting I noticed, aside from the hanging muffler, is this Oris tag, date of manufacture. Not too sure what this is. I'm assuming maybe it was something to do with the towing situation. Looks like the rubber hanger is just ripped. I'll have to get some and hang the car back up. It's got a self-leveling system, so it does have an hydraulic rear suspension. That's also unique to this car, aside from it being a short wheelbase. Here's your typical fuel pump. I have some spare fuel pumps, etc. I don't have the key though. I don't want to drill the lock out because that's going to take a long time, and I might be able to get a key for it, but I'm not sure if this car's worth saving. This is cool. I found this earlier. Here's the I think that's for the Webasto heater. It says before filling up, switch off the heater. I mean, it has like surface rust. The car's been repainted, obviously. It's got some peeling. It does have a sunroof, moonroof. I'll show you guys the engine bay. Here's the original AMG part number for the lip. So I could just keep the headlights, the front lip, and the wheels, steering wheel, and the bumpers, because this does have Euro bumpers, and just get rid of the car. Let's see if I could do this here. No, I can't do it. Oh, shit. All right, here's the inline 6. Here's your hydraulic fluid reservoir. There's the little pump that drives that. There's some seepage, pretty common. Looks like could be valve cover gaskets or head gaskets. Apparently the engine is free. Could try to check that with cranking it by hand, but then I still don't have the key, so kind of a waste of time anyway. So I don't know if anyone wants this thing. It might be up for grabs. I do have a title for it, but I'm not too sure what I'm doing with it yet. As far as doing a full resto, it's a 280 SC. I'm not sure if I really want to tackle that on, as it's not really a car that's super desirable. It is a 4-door, so if it was a CE, maybe a different story, but overall, not too bad. Chrome on the bumpers have some dents, but has some cool parts. These wheels are definitely awesome. Black leather's cool. And yeah, I mean, there are ways to start the car without a key, but I have not done that before. Looks like somebody tried to get the bolt off and couldn't, and for some reason they cut off, I don't know what they cut off, but they did mess something up. Try to get to the ignition tumbler, and that failed, but the steering wheel was locked, so it was a bit of a pain to get it on the trailer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We got some tapes here. What do we got? This is just a Sony blank one. I wonder what's on here. And I think we have one in here. Marvin Cease, Little Milton. Not too sure what that is. Some sort of jazz or something. Guess you could save these controls. These should be worth something. There's Euro style, the vents and such, but this is the positioning of the headlights. It's cool. Switch looks like really clean, so that's another thing that kind of leads me to believe. Oh, look, here's the last service. 60,000 kilometers, and this is at 68,000. So that's another sign that kind of leads me to believe maybe it is a 30,000 mile car, but I think the Carfax said that it was last documented at 60,000. And I did notice that this car at some point was donated. Car Donation Foundation. Gray. Yeah, so here she is. Still waiting for the ABC to go to my friend in Poland. He's going to be probably restoring that, so once he's done with that, I'll definitely make sure to let you guys know how it came out and show you guys some pictures of it, unless I'm out there. All right, guys, that wraps it up for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be on the lookout for another video, possibly on this car. If I am going to keep it, I'll do a getting it running video, and probably change the filter on it, fuel filter and fuel pump if it needs it, and get that exhaust hung back up, and then see if I can order the key. That'll be the first thing I'll do, and we'll go from there. So till next time.